Hey everyone! Welcome back to some more Let's Play modded Deus Ex! In the last episode, we escaped... Escaped? Is that correct? I suppose so, given what happened to us. We escaped the... aquatic base. The lab. There we go, lab laboratory. Arguably a base, perhaps, because there were troops all within it. But whatever, but those are just guards. And we had acquired the pieces we needed for the Universal Constructor. But Bob Page also intercepted the information, and he is able to finish his own Universal Constructor now. I guess he was able to follow the link or the download that we had done to where our own information was via Helios, and then acquire what he needed from us. So it's now a race, I suppose, as to who's going to finish the Universal Constructor first. We can make the cure, but Bob Page will just begin making new viruses. He's also, it seems, very interested in becoming a god and having powers to create whatever he wants, I guess, as he merges himself in with a Universal Constructor. That's a very interesting way to go about it. I suppose that would make sense given the theme and lore of the world. And our next task, after we save Vandenberg from a missile, which is being launched right here at this missile base, or its silo that MJ-12, I think, took over, our next objective will be to go to Bob Page and eliminate him, which I think is the last stage in the game. We also annihilated Walton Simons with not even a single full clip from our machine gun. I did not expect that, that's for sure. I thought we were just dead when he rounded the corner. I thought he was going to blast us with a plasma rifle. But he switched to a shotgun, which is a decent weapon, but his shield and all his upgrades were no match for 40 rounds being put into his chest. I guess he should have had the armor go to a better spot for that. Anyway, we are now here. We have unsuccessfully snuck into this base. We ended up eliminating everybody, including the bots that were running around. I am really bad at sneaking if I'm not familiar with the exact guard layouts of where the map layout that we're in. And now I suppose we're going down here, which is where the control system is for the missile that we need to deactivate. Alright, let's do it. We're no longer doing summaries. I guess we might do one summary of our entire build when we get to the very final video. I'll have a good idea when that is. We're probably 3, not including this one, 3 or 4 videos away from the end of the game, like the end cutscene. I think that's probably a guard post, so we're gonna leave that there. Oh, here's where the missile gets launched. Actually, Tim, I guess we could. These are... You're making a big deal of this, Tim. This doesn't need to be a big deal. We'll go ahead and just keep our pistol. The alarms are going off, so they are aware of us. Oh no, that's not the alarms. Well, it is the alarms. That's the warning about the missile itself. Oh right, we've been taking a little bit of damage, haven't we? Oh, we have been. You know, I'm curious about this, viewer. A single health kit should heal us. I think it heals us 90. I'm going to use it from this screen and see if it heals just one arm, or if it heals kind of all our bits. Let's see. Okay, it does heal everything when we use it from there. So if I was using it from here, we would waste some of the health pack, but we do get targeted healing. Here, the game decides what we heal, but any health overflow is carried over to other bits of us that are wounded. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the keypad, like, weren't we told a code? We'll have to hope that works. 8456. I also don't need that. 8456. Oh, they didn't change the codes! It's double sealed. That's interesting. There are no lambs down here. Some rubber shells? I don't know. At this point in the game, we're not interested in knocking people out, unless it's like a stealth thing. I'm more interested in killing the MJ-12 troops. Okay, we don't know the key code to that, and we're not allowed to use multi-tools on that, so that's probably our exit. Ew. We can get through that easy enough. That's just radar transparency. If we put a can there, that can there, will that destroy the lasers? I don't know what's on the others. Actually, we can disable the lasers from ranged, right? From range? Can't I? Oh! We could. I will. Because I don't know what's on the other side of this. I hear a bot. So there are spider bots around. Let's think. What can we talk about while we're kind of doing this? I can't think of any, like... Okay, there's been a... Oh, Tim. It's right over here somewhere. Or it's above... Oh, it could be above us. Some sniper rifle rounds. There's been a few games that have had missile silos that I can think of. Half-Life had one. Half-Life 2 had one. In the final DLC. A shame there's never ever going to be the next in that series. It's probably way too late for that. How many rounds do we have? We have 4 total mags. We can probably use one of these here. No, we can't. No, we can't. Do I want to use lockpicks? You know what? I'll use some. Let's see what's on the other side of this. A scientist. Hello, scientist.
Why are you locked in the bathroom?
Closest thing we have to a jail cell.
And?
I found out about Howard Strong. He's the reason we're about to nuke Vandenberg.
Who's Strong?
You won't believe me.
Go ahead.
He's an agent for a secret, high-level conspiracy called Majestic 12.
Interesting.
I'm not crazy. The guys in the black uniforms aren't U.S. soldiers. Ever since they got here, Strong's been in charge.
I didn't call you crazy.
I like that we're not going to tell him he's correct. I like that. I've changed the login. Oh, we don't care. Login's Elder, password's Armageddon.
I'm staying right here.
Right, fair enough. That's good to know that that's there, I suppose, if I ever play this game again and don't have high-level hacking. Oh, we can't... Oh. This is where the bot is. Yeah, I can see it from here. I suppose the good news is now we also hear... Yeah, oh, a man in black is around. Oh, and we get one of our 2 lockpicks back. But we could have... Okay, we could have just avoided this altogether.
Pick yourself up. We have the authority here. I've lost the trail.
You never had the trail. I liked. Oh, and I suppose Black Mesa had a missile silo, but in Half-Life 1, the original, you never. It was just to launch the missile itself, the satellite into space. In the remake of it, Black Mesa, you actually went down to unlock the different locks in order to let the missile rise up out of the ground, if I recall correctly. Two Men in Blacks. Both quite dead.
The abort switch is straight ahead. First, abort the launch, then use the terminal on the left to reprogram the missile to hit Area 51. Launch aborted. Now use the terminal at the side of the room to reprogram the missile.
Okay. Initiate security? Let's disable these cameras. We don't need them.
Launch sequence initiated. It's going to be a sunny day at Area 51.
Just like your lab work, Savage. Premature celebration.
You've got about 10 minutes, Paige.
As a scientist, you should have learned to expect surprises.
JC, go to the silo. Make sure no one interferes with this launch.
Bob Page needs to learn when to shut the F up. He's so full of himself. He's so confident. Well, I already planned for this. Aha! But then he goes about telling us the plan, and then we can counter that. So silly. I saw that.
It's you. Terminating. Casualty. Some fluid here. Looks violent.
You can say that again, sir. It was very violent.
Target locked.
Alright, none of them have anything.
We have a few minutes to kill before we destroy the missile.
Holy crap! I actually ran out of ammunition. Whatchamacallit there? We took some good damage. Let's heal our chest. Hold on, we need the elevator. I hear the bots upstairs. Oh, I see, darn it, the man in black, he sees me. Do that again, please. Thank you. Appreciate you. I don't know which one we're on. Can we go down? I saw a repair. Oh god. Oh god. Oh! That must be Mr. Savage. Mr. Savage is dead.
This round, I've still got helium somewhere on time for the scene. Rocket's about to launch on the top side.
Man, this has been all sorts of messy. Very, very messy. But we've got what it needs. Oh, and we had the wrong. Oh no, we didn't. We had the right thing equipped. Actually, that's now destroyed. So let's just drop this. How do I drop it? Is it back? It's backspace. We'll put this on. All right, let's get upstairs. Or upstairs, yeah. Floor 3. Oh, I want to search his corpse too. But first, I don't want to be here. Oh, I don't want to be here. Oh, we're gonna be here. I don't want to be here either, but I do want to be here because this is what I want. I wanted this. Thank goodness for all the Sabbat rounds, or however you're supposed to say that. Do we well, check what's up? We were on floor 5, I guess, to start. What's on floor 6? Oh, okay, that's where we're supposed to go to meet Jock. Let's go back down to the 2nd floor. I don't know how I feel that the elevator goes faster the further from the floor you are that you want to go to. That seems a little weird to me. Can you imagine if there was an elevator, let's say like to a skyscraper, right? And you're on the ground floor, and you got to go up to like the 30th floor, and it like shoots up like a rocket to allow you to do that. That seems, I don't know. That seems really that's exciting, but probably terrifying. And he was facing the wrong way. He had a lamb in his hand. Why is he facing that other direction? I see no reason for us to go downstairs into the water, so let's go up now to the 6th floor. I said the 6th floor. This is the 6th floor. Also, Savage said 10 minutes. It took us longer than 10 minutes to get here. I guess there must have been a bunch of prep and warm-up that is still was applicable to us reinitializing the rocket. Oh, we're not going that way. Oh god, oh wow, we almost died right there. Okay, I guess we walk out the way we came in then. Or we don't. I could use multi-tools, but I kind of refuse to believe the game will make me do that. We could have snuck in? We could have snuck in. Oh, I see. We could have taken that to get into probably the waterlogged area, and then taken the elevator back up after we were done. But we're missing a key card. It wasn't on his corpse, he only had a lamb. But we're gonna check again. I don't have enough space to pick up the crowbar. That wouldn't be stopping us. That would not be stopping us from grabbing the key card if we needed it. I guess we're gonna go down? I don't like this at all. No, there's nothing here. The only thing here is a bot. There's nothing else in this floor. The bot won't have the key card. Was it just open and I just didn't realize it? No, it's not. Were we told a code? I'm just an idiot? 8456. It's the only code we know. Eight, 4, 5, 6. No, it doesn't work. This doesn't open. Alright, then we have to use a multi-tool? This seems messed up. That's screwed up. If we hadn't taken the upgrades for multi-tool, we didn't have any, how would we get out of that room? I guess we starved to death in there. Maybe actually that one vent is a way to get out. We're not allowed back up there, so we have to take this way. Oh, that's a missile silo hatch. Sorry, a hatch? A way to look in at it.
Now on to Area 51, JC. Page will be weakened. This is our chance.
When it comes to the endings of this game, viewer, I have always and forever only well, maybe not forever now. I've only ever chosen one ending. I've always sided with Tracer every single time. Or rather, not side with Tracer, but have done what Tracer wanted me to do. I don't think I'm going to do that this time around, but I'm not sure. I will probably we're not going to finish the game in this episode, and I will wait a little bit to record the next one until this one goes up. Let me know which ending you would like to see, as I don't, in particular, I don't. At this point, I mean, we could think about it a bit and make a choice, but I wouldn't mind you guys deciding which ending we see. So when this goes up to my channel, I'll wait a day. If I get any comments as to which ending we get, I will take those. I will do whatever wins the most votes, as it were. If it's a tie or no one leaves anything, then I will make a choice after all.
Let's get out of here. There's a hero's welcome waiting for you at Vandenberg.
We're going to Area 51.
Alone? Don't you think we should regroup first?
I'm going after Bob Page.
Just spotted a sniper in the tower.
Thank you. He's really bad at this, though. Viewers, I also have to use the restroom. I am so sorry. I have to put a break here. I'll be right back. Alright, everyone. Sorry about that. I am back. Alright, so... Right. Alright. I would not mind getting up there so we can see any other potential enemies that are walking around. I don't know if I mentioned it. I don't think I did, because I think we just killed the sniper guy and that was it. But what we're looking at here, why this guy is dead, why there's fire over there, is the missile struck Area 51. It was unlucky to do any significant damage whatsoever to the actual labs, because those will all be underground. However, it was probably enough to hopefully eliminate everything that was above ground. I would like to get up to the tower first, because that will let us get a good bird's eye view of the area. And it looks like probably all the corpses have already been looted.
Here's a satellite image of the damage from the missile. Page is weakened, but you still have to penetrate his bunker. I seem to be in remission, JC. Everett is right. The virus has some sort of on-off switch. Anyway, I'll be looking over your shoulder again.
Great. I don't like how talky Tracer Tong is. I mean, I'm sure he's helpful, but oh man, I don't like backseaters very much. Alright, we took some light, actually this, I would say moderate damage from the battles against the MIB troops earlier. We'll use 2 health packs. Okay, and that heals the vast majority of the damage that we took. Let's quick save. I see the gas up here. And I don't want to take more damage. With 10 health packs is enough health packs. I shouldn't worry about it. But if I can avoid taking that damage, I like to. Alright, it's coming from the pipes. Maybe we can get lucky, and there is a way to deactivate the gas. Tower key. That's probably to this door. And I do see the valves. And we picked up some more sniper rifle rounds that were on the ground here. We have no way of dealing with military bots except for lambs. Did that deactivate the gas? It did. This area would normally still be flooded with whatever that gas was, but I'm not going to complain overly much. AP rounds.
Has been locked, pending investigation.
I still haven't paid my Verizon bill, so we're not allowed to use the phone. 3 sniper rifle rounds on the corpse up here is nice as well. Alright, we have fast little bots. And a big war bot. If I remember correctly, if you hadn't killed Simons where we encountered him, he'd be here in this building waiting for you. But I don't think you have to go into that building. Oh, I think the warbot recognized me. Alright, that was kind of lucky. That was kind of lucky. Oh, that's interesting. There's something here we can access. Do we search everything up here? We did not. We have a security terminal. We definitely don't want any cameras on. Oh, look at that, viewer. Hurry, hurry, please, please. No, we can't do it. I wanted to close the blast doors. Oh, okay, to stop those guys. Hold still, please. Do you mind? We're not allowed to shoot through gates like this. That's going to be frightfully annoying to get into. I think we're going to have to use our last thermal optic camouflage to make it in there. We have one more round in the weapon, but I don't feel like we would do... Actually, I guess we could count ammo up here. Count rounds, because we're not in any danger. We'll do it. the idea behind that house rule is that in the middle of combat, I wouldn't be able to just reload, given how we don't lose ammo in the clip. Intravenous, too, did it very well in that regard, because if you reload willy-nilly, you do drop I call it a clip, it's a magazine. You drop the magazine out of the weapon to put a new one in, and then later you can pick up the discarded magazines to add it back to your total, which I do very much like. I am a huge fan of you reload, and you had ammo in the magazine, you lose all that ammo, unless you can pick back up the magazine. But very few games do it that way. We never did find another full auto. That's a shame. Would have made this weapon a lot better. That camera is still active. Ooh, I like the new camera sound. We only have 8 multi-tools. I don't know if it's worth it, because I don't know if the door's locked in there. I don't know if it's worth it. But we're not going to come back up here either, viewer. This is too dangerous. We have a bunch of little bots we're going to have to be careful of. Oh! A Glock and a mod accuracy on this hard to get to guy. I mean, I guess we put it in our charger. I do see this corpse. A lockpick and some rounds for our machine gun, and more rounds for our machine gun. Or our submachine gun. SMG. Or whatever you like. It can, I think it can absolutely see me from down there, that one. Nothing really stops it from racing up here either if it wants to. Remember that I cannot access my inventory while crouched. To race for it. We're gonna try making it to that building. I'm hoping that everyone is dead who's inside these ruined buildings. Multi-tool and some more rounds for our machine gun. We don't care about binoculars. I don't care about anything in that. Let's heal a little bit. Nothing on the corpse. Another tower key. Okay, I guess we were supposed to open. That might be the only way to open the doors. We get some flares and we get a biocell. A health pack. This feels like this will be a bathroom. And it is. Okay, let's go upstairs. I think we hopefully killed the only sniper. He must have got him back up in that tower after the bomb, the missile struck. It's a really brave. Oh, dude, hello, another lockpick. Whoa! That's a little one that saw us and launched that. Alright, I think we're going to try this, viewer. My plan will be to put on our thermal optic camouflage and then race into the bunker. I don't have any easy way to deal with a large warbot, so I'd rather avoid having to mess with it. Of course, the moment we use this thermal optic camouflage, like, this is it. This is the last one of these we have. We're not going to get a chance to... I mean, I could spend $5 more to undo it. What are we up to? We're at $115? $115 gets donated to the mod maker for this. Assuming I can... I hope I can do so. Alright, on this thing's return... Actually, we should chase after that one. So when it runs that way, we run that way. Alright, here we go, viewer. Wish us luck.
Scanning area.
These blast doors are the reason I don't have to worry about hacks. Or you.
Elevator to the west, but utility power is down. You'll need to bring up the power before you can use the elevator.
Don't rely too heavily on Savage's schematics. You can be certain that I've installed a few surprises since his departure.
Remember that the moment...
Nearing the power room. The computer that controls power to the elevator system is in the control room at the back.
That bot sees us. That bot sees us. It sees us. It's like, I hate him. I hate you too. I think there might be a second in this room. Actually worked out very well. I hear another. So this, you know what? That they're all talking to me at once, or not all at once, but like they can all communicate with me. Reminds me a bit of those presidents, like Biden, Obama, Trump, and Bush are doing things together. Only instead of them joking with each other about what's going on, they're all actually mocking me as they speak. If we don't have to destroy the bot, we shouldn't. My memories of this stage is that the bots will reconstruct themselves when we're down further into the lab. I don't remember, like, the music's good too. I don't remember this music at all. The last time I was here, viewer, was last time we played this together, so like 8 years ago. And this is a different version of the game, arguably, because it's a modded version of the game. Just checking weapon ammunition totals. Oh, thank goodness. Although this kind of sucks in a way. That there is a repair bot means we could have used radar transparency, because we would have been able to recharge everything. It's good to know this is here, though. Back up to full life. Right. Your automatic activated augmentation, Tim, is for gas-related things, not electricity. It's not full-on environmental resistance. Oh, nice. Okay, so we get a health pack, which picks up the one we just used. And a multi-tool. That was worth the few Sabat rounds to destroy the bot. Oh, it just occurs to me, the Sabat rounds, I pronounce them that way, and they're used against bots. So maybe they should be, maybe it stands for like anti-bot. It doesn't, but maybe it should. We want that. We don't want to use lockpicks, though, to access it when we know we don't have to. More Sabat rounds. A bio cell. An EMP grenade. And the power.
The elevator power is online. Good. Proceed to the bunker.
So I guess Bob Page's "don't trust the schematics" was a lie. Do I care to get poisoned to grab 2 miscellaneous stuff and a health kit? I could throw a lamb there to destroy all of those, I think, which would deactivate the radiation. I don't know if one of our 3 lambs, though, is worth the effort of doing that. We don't have any... Do I risk it? We're at 11 lockpicks and 10 multi-tools. I don't think I need those. And I don't need the health kit, as we have 11. They're nice. They're very nice to haves, but I don't want to take the amount of damage I think I'm going to take rushing in there. If I still had one of my hazardous environment suits, I would, but we don't. Now, back to before, I think I began mentioning but then stopped. When you use any weaponry and your thermal optic camouflage was in effect, it effectively is no longer in effect. The same happens for your radar transparency or cloaking, to my knowledge. It's gone at that point. But I saw an opportunity to immediately just destroy a bot, and it just leaped at that chance. Oh, look at this. We could have potentially snuck in from the sewers, I suppose. I'm never going to remember this is the case, but that is, I suppose, useful information if I do ever play the game again. That makes me think these open up with these spider bots. Oh, maybe we don't even need the elevator? Maybe it's possible to actually navigate your way down. Do I want to take the elevator? Maybe we don't? Maybe we don't, viewer, take the elevator. I don't know if I trust it. Well, we're gonna do it. we kind of had to. This would be really difficult to navigate down, and there are several areas of a large amount of drop that would have occurred. I think some of that's still doable with our current level of we take no damage from falls, but that would be tricky. Light damage only. Another elevator, huh? Where would this have taken us? Pistol rounds. I'm just curious, viewer. Looks like there was another way to get down there besides that elevator. Well, that's good for us. Okay, that would have been awkward. But there was another way we could have gotten down here. This feels like this is all from the underpassages, or whatever we want to call them. And it would have been. We would have been able to swim. Apparently. And we have a rebreather left, so that would have worked. Okay. Interesting. But at the end of the day, this is not the way for us. And I don't feel like using rebreather to double back where we came from, which I suspect is all this does. I do wonder what that triggers. Bob Page is aware that we're here, so it's not like an alarm matters very much. He has, hopefully, for his sake, already warned the guards that we're on the way, right? Because he's watching what we're doing.
Good work. You've reached the bunker. Page has extensive defenses throughout sectors 2 and 3, so proceed with caution. We think Page himself has pulled back to Sector 4.
Oh, much farther than that. A moment more and I will be like nothing you've ever seen. A new life form everywhere and nowhere. Like air or radiation, redundant, self-replicating, always evolving.
Oh, did you see his picture? He is changing. He looks pretty terrifying at the moment. Good for Bob Page. No defenses on the other side of this door. Interesting, but he is still Bob Page. At the end of the day, he is still Bob Page, and very overconfident of his abilities.
Page is further down. Find the elevator. Your primary objective is to kill Page, JC.
Yep, I got that, sir. Whose name I can't remember. Morgan Everett. We see the camera. How many sniper rifle rounds do we have? I can probably use one here. Let's test this. Can't this... We only took out 20% of its life with that shot. These are heavily armored. So we are not going to be sniper rifling down cameras any longer. That kind of sucks. But good for Mr. Page. They did give us a multi-tool to make this easier, but maybe we could just avoid this one. And viewer, even though I'm only playing for maybe 40 minutes, I feel like we should stop here. Because we're entering the end stages of the game, and maybe we just make the next video the last one. However long it takes us, we'll just wrap it up in the next video. In fact, the more I think about it, the more I want to do that. So let's just drop down here. Let's just drop down here. Quickly peek around the corner. Oh! That's interesting. So the new cameras don't even need to be pointed at you in order to detect you. They have peripheral vision. There's a guard working at his desk, not looking at this gate. Oh, or he was looking at the gate. But very briefly. We won't be able to actually kill him from in there, I think. Yeah, we can't. The gate blocks us. I'd like to deal with this guard first. I don't know how we're going to do that. Okay, that was not so hard in the end. We have a single tool. I guess we use it. Actually, a single tool? It only takes a single tool to get in here. So, let's do it. Lots of Sabat rounds. It's a good thing they're giving us so many. I will assume this is not an alarm. And that opens a doorway for us somewhere, but I don't know which one it would open at the moment. Actually, I see no other doorway. Oh, maybe it opens the main bay doors. Camera off. Turret attacks enemies. Open the door. Yep, it's the May Bay doors. Alright, guys. Well, let's stop here. I will not hit that button since I don't know what it does. And when we return, viewer, we will finish Deus Ex in the next video. However long that takes. 4 hours? It'll be a 4-hour long video. Not that I think it will take that long. In any case, I will see you guys in the next one. Let me know what ending you want. I suppose if you don't know the endings, I will mention it now. I'll mention them now. We will get a choice to do one of 3 things. Restore the Illuminati back into their original role of trying to guide what human advancement looks like. They will, and of course all of them, no matter which one we choose, effectively we are eliminating Bob Page to my recollection. So he will be dead, no matter which option we choose. Number 1, restore the Illuminati. We will side with Morgan Everett in this regard. Oh, and by the way, the different endings require us doing different things, by the way. Slightly different things. We still have to navigate through the facility, but we'll have to turn like different switches on and reach different areas in order to get the ending that we're going for. So one more time, Illuminati. We side with Morgan Everett. We restore with the Illuminati to their, I wouldn't say rightful place, but to their shadowy organization guiding the choices that will affect the world. Effectively, replacing MJ-12 with them. There can be perhaps some arguments made to whether or not that's a good thing. They were in charge of things in the past. Things might have been arguably good in the past, but I don't know if we want any organization that doesn't. We don't have a say in what they do guiding us. But if it doesn't hurt anybody, maybe we do. So there is some thought to happen there. Number 2, we side with Tracer Tong, and by side with Tracer Tong, I mean we do what he says. Because the moment we do what Tracer Tong wants, we will never probably speak with him ever again. We effectively eliminate the technology that we all possess. We bring down the entire internet, effectively. The grid gets shut down. Power gets shut off for everybody everywhere. I think is the way this ending works. The last thing we see is the detonation of this facility, and I believe Tong mentions that we'll exist in small groups again. We'll live in huts and camps. We will survive. It will be tough, but we're gonna make it. We have to go back to doing like our agriculture and stuff like that. I've always chosen that ending because I'd rather no one have control than for any one particular group that could do nefarious things get control and use the technology to their own selfish ends. However, this would mean that probably a great many people would die, as many people wouldn't know how to farm or get crops. People are dependent upon technology. We would lose advances in medicine and stuff like that, so there is some thoughts there too. And by thoughts there, I mean there are negatives in addition to potential positives. The final thing is that we take control. If I recall correctly, spoilers here, but I guess suppose not, because the next video will be the last one. Helios does not want to join with Bob Page, and wants to join with us instead, and wants us to replace him in the unit, and then it will control everything and make the best choices, using us as an avatar, effectively, to help it do so. This is, I think, the ending I went for in the second Deus Ex, where, if that was possible, I'm babbling, so let's stop that. Right, so the thing there is, can an AI actually make the right choices? Our limited knowledge of how my limited exposure to AI at this point in time, it says the wrong things. It gives wrong advice. It makes mistakes. It's still reliant upon you providing it with the right prompts. And of course, this is not true AI, like what this game has in it. It's a advanced language model of some sort that parses instructions and tries its best to figure out what it is that you're trying to say. And it makes mistakes. AI is likely to make mistakes, but real people are likely to make mistakes too. So I don't know. So let me know which of those endings you think we should go for, and we will go for that ending. I have no loyalty this time around to any one particular one. I think we should, I think if it was up to me, I would choose a different ending than the one I chose last time. But I have yet to make up my mind which of those it would be. Anyway, that will do. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video, viewers, where that will be the last video for Deus Ex. We'll have finished the game. I'll see you then, everyone. Take care.